If you can manifest a parking spot, a green light, or that text from a friend, but you can't seem to manifest the big stuff like money, love, or your dream life, this video is going to change everything for you. So stick around. Because the problem isn't that you're bad at manifesting. The problem is what you're doing differently with the big stuff. And once you see it, you'll never block yourself again. I'm Tiffany from Strickland Strategies Coaching, and I show you how to create powerful identity shifts that raise your frequency and align you with your dreams. And today, we're talking on one of the most frustrating manifestation patterns ever. Why you can attract small stuff with ease, but when it comes to what you really want, crickets. And here's what's wild. It is not about the size of the desire. It is not that the universe thinks your dreams are too big. It's about what you're doing energetically that's completely different between the small stuff and the big stuff. So let's start with that parking spot. You're driving to Target and you think, I'm going to get a great spot. And then boom, there it is. Happens to me all the time. I know it's happened to you. Or you need a text from your friend. You need them to text back. And you think about it for a second, and then 5 minutes later, your phone goes, bzzz, right? You don't overthink it. You just expect it, and then you move on. But when you try to manifest something big, a specific amount of money, your dream relationship, the career breakthrough, and then suddenly, nothing. So what's the difference? Why does the parking spot work, but the promotion doesn't? It's not about the size of your desire. It's about the size of your resistance. Here's what's happening in your brain when you manifest small things versus the big things. When you think about finding a parking spot, there is zero emotional charge around it. You're not attaching your worth or your future to it. You expect it and then you let it go. But when it comes to something big, something that is deeply important to you, your brain does something else. It attaches your entire sense of worth, happiness, and identity to that outcome. That's big. And here's where the neuroscience comes in. The more emotionally attached you are, the more your nervous system perceives it as a threat to your survival. Your sympathetic nervous system activates your fight, flight, or freeze mode because it thinks you're running from a tiger. Your brain starts asking, what if it doesn't happen? What if I'm not enough? That's resistance. That's the block. With the parking spot, you're relaxed and open. With the big stuff, you're gripping it. And gripping blocks receiving. Here's the other layer. When you can't manifest the big things, it's usually because somewhere deep down you don't believe you're worthy of them. You never question if you deserve the parking spot. But with the big goals, money, love, success, that's where your old story kicks in. Stories like, I'm not worthy, it's hard to make money, or love never works out for me. Your subconscious runs those programs to keep you safe from disappointment, rejection, or failure. Automatically, it's running in the background. That's why people can manifest $20 easily but struggle with consistent abundance. It's not your manifesting skills. It is your identity. So how in the hell do we fix it? How do you manifest big things with the same ease as small ones? I'm going to tell you 3 exact steps that you need to take today. Step 1, write down your big goal with clarity. To manifest something big, it needs to be specific. Not, I want more money, but it needs to sound like I earn $10,000 per month through my business by June 2026. Not, I want love. You need to say, I'm in a loving, committed relationship with someone who shares my values by December 2025. The bigger the goal, the more precision your subconscious needs. Step number 2, you need to release the emotional grip. Most people write the goal and then they obsess over it. Don't do this. They make it mean something about their worth or timing. Instead, you need to practice what I call care, but don't grip. Ask yourself, can I want this and still be okay if it doesn't happen exactly how I think it should? Let go of the outcome. If not, that is your resistance. You need to be using phrases like this or something better. I trust the timing. I'm worthy either way. Your job isn't to force the outcome. It's to become the person who naturally receives it. Step 3, build evidence through smaller wins. Your nervous system needs proof that it is safe to receive big things. So if your goal is $10,000 a month, start by manifesting 500, then jump it up to 1,000 and then up to 2,500. Each win retrains your brain to expect abundance. If your goal is love, start by manifesting fun dates or genuine connections. Each experience teaches your brain that receiving is safe. And you need to celebrate every step. You are rewiring your brain to expect good things. But here's the deepest truth. You don't actually manifest things, you manifest your identity. The parking spot shows up because you already identify as someone who gets good parking spots. There is no inner conflict there. But the big stuff requires you to become the version of you who already has it too. That means releasing the old identity that says I'm struggling and stepping into I am receiving. Here's the daily action step that changes everything for you. The second you catch a negative thought, replace it with its positive opposite. When you think, I'll never have enough money, you need to immediately think, money flows to me easily and consistently. When you think, I'm not lovable, you need to immediately replace it with, I am worthy of deep, committed love. This isn't pretending problems don't exist. It is rewiring your neural pathways. Your old identity was built through repetition of negative thoughts. Your new identity is built the exact same way, through repetition of aligned thoughts. When you shift your identity, your energy, your actions, and your results shift too. Inner world, outer world. So here's your takeaway. You're not bad at manifesting things. You just need to get crystal clear on what you want, release the grip, build small wins, and then shift your identity daily. Bring that parking spot energy, that relaxed expectation to your biggest dreams. That's when everything's going to change for you. Your action step right now. Pause this video, grab a piece of paper, write down one big thing that you want to manifest. Be specific. Put a date on it, then break it into the 3 stepping stones that you're going to manifest first. Baby steps. That's how you start. That's how you build proof. That's how you show your nervous system it is safe to receive the big things that you want in life. If you are ready to dive deeper, I've created a free PDF called the Subconscious Reprogramming Guide. It gives you step-by-step practices to clear inner resistance, heal worthiness patterns, and align your subconscious with what you truly want. The link is there in the description. I would love for you to have it. Grab it right now. If this resonated with you, please subscribe, hit the like button. I am new here to YouTube. Drop a comment. What's one big thing you're ready to manifest with parking spot energy? I read every single one, and I love to reply, and I love to read these. Thanks for being here. Now go manifest something incredible into your life, and I'll catch you in the next video.